Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. And today I have another bracelet design to share with you. I originally had my Cinderella and Beauty and the Beast on one bracelet, but then I decided to separate them. So this Cinderella bracelet design I've shared with you previously, and now I would like to show you the Beauty and the Beast design that I've come up with. But first, let's take a look at this Cinderella design. So as you can see, I'm using those nice cool blue tones with a little bit of two-tone charms as well. And I'm really pleased with how this one has turned out. And now let me share with you my Beauty and the Beast design. And here it is. As you can see, they're quite opposite bracelets. I've got the cool tones on the Cinderella and the warm tones on Beauty and the Beast. And I really wanted to use a lot of vintage Pandora charms combined with some two-tones. So while not all of these charms are specific to Beauty and the Beast, and some might consider this more of a two-tone bracelet design, I do think that these charms can represent the movie. And let me share with you all of the charms that I decided to use. This first charm is the Jared family tree, and it was exclusive to Jared in the United States. They don't ship to us in Canada, but then all of a sudden this one was included in the summer 50% off sale. I can't remember how many years ago, and I jumped at the chance to have this one in my collection. It is a two-tone, so some of those leaves are 14 karat gold. And I just think it's so pretty, the oxidization on the leaves and the branches going around. And then at the base of the tree, it's upside down, but you can see how it's an oxidized heart with some CZs at the base. This spacer is called Celebration of Love, and my husband gave it to me as an anniversary gift a couple years ago. And he gave me a pair of them, and as you can see, there is a lot of 14 karat gold on this spacer at the top of every second heart going around. This is a beautiful spacer. It's not that petite. Like, take a look at it compared to this bale of the next charm. And I just thought the Celebration of Love was fitting for the Beauty and the Beast design. I might change it up in the future, but for now I really like how it looks on this design. And then this next charm is the Family Roots, and I believe this one is still available with Pandora. And look how much gold is on this Family Roots. All that scroll work on the tree. And it does open up and there is an inscription inside. And you can see the 14 karat gold on the other side of the tree. And then it says Family Forever. And it's a really nice script that Pandora uses. And then the back of the charm is just smooth. And then this one here is a Mother's Day charm. It was the Mother's Day 2017. You've got that creamy silver enamel and then a 14 karat gold heart right in the center. There's no writing on this one, no inscription. It's like the radiant hearts with the cutouts on the side. And it's very plain and simple, and I managed to find this one pre-loved a couple years ago. These clips here are called the double heart, and this one is the peridot. So you've got the gold surrounding the stone. I purposely don't over polish this clip because I do like how vintage it looks when it's a little bit tarnished. And look at that beautiful stone right in the center. This charm here was recently in a 50% off sale. I want to say it was the winter sale that we just had, and it's Belle's Infinity and Rose Flower Pendant. So you've got that nice golden stone, and it combines really well with two tones. And then there is the rose detail at the bottom of that infinity symbol. The infinity symbol looks like a branch or a stem of the rose. There's a little bit of a leaf detail at the top there. And then the back of this one, you can see underneath that stone, there's actually a little rose right there. But to be honest, I don't really notice it from the front. Like, do you really notice it? I don't. Like maybe a little bit of the cutouts, but it's a nice feature though, that's for sure. This charm here, I'm not sure the name of it anymore. I did have it memorized, but it's kind of like very similar to the Cinderella's Wish. So Pandora created this one, and they specifically called it Cinderella's Wish, and they made it a Disney charm. And then they created this one, and they just changed the color of the CZ in the center. I was very fortunate that my dear sister friend, Riri Baby, she gifted this one to me. I think because she knows how much I love the color of that CZ in the center. And it's definitely as part of the middle of this bracelet design. And then right beside it is Belle's signature Murano. And this one's like a really nice warm honey tone with a little bit of sparkle as well. And then another two-tone. This one's the Songbird. And that was such a beautiful release that Pandora did, this whole fairy tale series that they did. And do you see at the top, there's a little heart dangle to the handle of that bird cage. And then you've got a 14 karat gold bird. And I put this one on this bracelet design, not only because it's a two-tone, but just to kind of represent how Belle was locked away a little bit, just like a bird in a bird cage. And then this charm here, I absolutely love this charm. This is like one of my favorite Disney charms. And it's the Beauty and the Beast dancing dangle. And it is still available with Pandora. You've got that nice warm yellow background. It's kind of like a chandelier at the top, and you can see the ballroom. And then to take a look at this charm, look at all the detail on this one. You've got the beast and Belle dancing, and then the roses that are going around. And again, they use that nice warm yellow color. This is the second of my peridot clip, and it's on both sides. And then this charm here, this charm is called Tree of Hearts, and it took Pandora a long time to sell out of this charm. I don't think it's that popular, this silver creamy enamel. There is a 14 karat gold heart that's among the tree, but you can see it also has other hearts to represent leaves. And you've got the row of heart cutouts, and then it repeats on the other side. And it took them a long time to sell out of this one. It was available in the sales for quite a long time. And it is a really nice complement to this charm here, the Mother's Day. So that's why I purchased this one pre-loved, is because I wanted a match to this one. And I think it looks really pretty with two tones, and just, it's a nice contrast with the 14 karat gold. And then the next charm I have beside it, and this one's a little bit of a heartbreaker for me, but I'm not too upset about it. This one here, I believe is called the Snowflake, or I'm not sure the exact name, whether it's Winter Love. But as you can see, it has 14 karat gold with a CZ in the center, and then CZs all the way around. And I am missing a CZ. So I purchased this one pre-loved, and the photos showed that CZ in place, but it must have fell out during shipping or my first polishing of it. I'm not sure when it happened, because it did come to me tarnished, and so right away I polished it as soon as I received it, and then that CZ went missing. But I have to say, out of all the CZs that could possibly go missing, I'm glad it's at the very top, because I don't think it's quite as noticeable if it was one of the lower ones or to the side. And there is an inscription that says, "You keep me warm," and smooth at the back. So I've just put this one on here because of that winter scene when Belle escaped from the castle and it turned into a storm. And then I have another one of my spacers, the Celebration of Love spacers. So pretty. And then at the very end, I decided to put the teapot here with the 14 karat gold top. I do have Mrs. Potts and Chip. I do have that charm, but I decided to use it in a different bracelet design, and I wanted to keep this one a little bit kind of a two-tone bracelet design, kind of loosely based on Beauty and the Beast. So that's why I put this teapot on here. And let me share with you Mrs. Potts. And I believe I shared this bracelet design with you as well. So this Disney bracelet, it kind of has the up house right in the center. And I decided to pull some charm colors based on the colors of the balloons in the up house. So I do have some of the lighter blues and the darker blue. And right at the end here is my Mrs. Potts with the purple, and there is Chip. And she is so cute. I just love that little smile and little chip at the bottom. So I think you will agree that Mrs. Potts is a little bit better suited to this random Disney bracelet that has the pastel colors, rather than putting her on this two-tone design. And I do like this older teapot just right over here. And also, just to give you a quick overview of how it looks on my wrist, this is the 7.1 size, or it could be the 6.7, I'm not sure. It's not quite as loose as I normally like to wear my bracelets, but then I don't have this also full of charms. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope you're all doing well. Take care. Bye-bye.